Here is my first spring in Coral Island. I'm so excited. The first lovely person that I met here was the beautiful Connor. I mean, look at him. Apparently we have met before, which, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to say much else. Anyways, we come to my humble abode and I get a lovely greeting from Mr. Joku, who is so cute, and Dinda. Very lovely people telling me that they've finished building my house, so I am super excited to see. Oh, yes, very beautiful. So I obviously got to work straight away by clearing out a little area in my farm where I was planning to start my little garden with my starter seeds that I got. I tilled the soil in the empty space and I just did 9x9 plots. I also found my first coffer, which was really awesome. So after planting my seeds, I watered them, and while I was watering them, I got my first little quest. I then cleared up more of my little farm, as well as made a little chest to store all of my little resources that I've collected so far. My biggest goal today, after doing my crops, was making sure I had enough resources so I could get a new home. So I was feeling a little bit tired, but I ate some of the candied tree seeds. I think that's what you call them. I ate it and did a little bit more resource collection so I could go to the carpenter and buy a brand new home. So I made it to the carpenters. I talked to Dina and chose my house upgrade. I chose the beautiful beach house, which I think is super pretty, and they got to work straight away, which I thought was super cute. Look at them working hard. New fresh house all in the first day, super exciting. Now after all this was done, I was super tired, so I went straight to bed, and this was my day 1. So on day 2, I woke up at 6 to start watering my crops. I completed this little quest that I had, as well as collected some assortment of flowers. Did this errand that I don't think I'm gonna complete, but I accepted it anyway. I looked at Rati. I do not know how to say her name, but beautiful little queen. I looked in her shop, looked in this really weird ship house, which is equally weird as it is cool. I see something hinting mermaid symbols, which looked really intriguing. I sold those flowers and brought some peony seeds and carrot seeds, and then I went straight back to my farm to till some soil and plant and water these crops. I had some more energy after doing this, so I decided to chop down a few more trees and clear up my little farm just a little bit, while I still had some time left in my day. I also cleared a little bit of this rubbish, but then I got really tired, so I decided to call it a day and head to bed. The next day I woke up and got this letter to come to the beach shack, so I was super excited. I met Valentina, grabbed lots of flowers that I found on my way, as well as some shells and things like that, just to pass the time while waiting for the shack to open. I also met Eleanor and rummaged through their trash, which, yeah. They gave me Sunny, the nice old man, and Jim gave me a fishing rod and a net, so I decided to try my luck at fishing. I caught a mackerel, some trash, another mackerel, another mackerel, and I caught some sort of boxfish. I then met my friend at the museum. He was kind of sad. I honestly feel really bad about this interaction. He needed some comfort. I made a joke and really upset him. So to make up for what I did, I decided to donate all of my items that I had on me to the museum. I then went home, put all of my extra items in the shipping bin, and went to bed. I obviously ordered my plants, got a new mail, and found out that Karen and her corporation were trying to put more oil in the ocean or something. I don't know, but Betty had a lot to say about it. I tried my hand at bug catching, but I am terrible. So goal for this 100 days, get better at catching these bugs. I found this weird tree, tried more bug catching. I could only get flies. Look, I'm sorry, but that's as far as my talents go. I played on the playground, because why not? And I tried to catch more bugs. So instead, I went and did a little bit of fishing. I caught a lobster and a barracuda, and donated these two in the museum, sold my items, and then did a little bit more cleaning up around my farm and headed to bed for the night. I was woken up to Mark being a little bit rude. Honestly, I had a little bit of a crush on him before this conversation, but he told me that the mines were open, so I started by collecting my veggies that were all fully grown, selling them off, and doing a little bit of watering before I head out for the day. Hopefully that makes me rich. I entered the mines where I was greeted by someone extremely rude. Extremely rude. Apparently I'm the weird weak girl. So anyways, yeah, I started work on the mines and I wasn't that lucky today. It took me quite a while to find the ladders, but once I found them, I found some copper in some of the levels and made my way down slowly but surely. I used quite a bit of energy while doing this, but at least I got a fair bit of copper. I consumed some candy seeds and that mushroom and made my way down to level 5, which I was super happy about, but unfortunately I ran out of energy. Scott made me feel bad about the joke I made, and then I went to bed. Very successful day, I think, with our farming level increasing, as well as making a bit of money from our crops. This morning, Pablo told me that I can make bars from my oars, which sounded really exciting. I finished my quest of making a scarecrow and also harvested my peonies as well as sell them. I watered my crops, did a little bit of resource collection to make a few more scarecrows. And then I had a little meeting with Connor, who told me a lot of things about the community and how it used to look. Sadly, the Scarlet Town was a rank A town, but was awarded an F. Frank has the right idea here. So my job now is to fix it up and make sure we can get back to a level A town, or at least a C. I upgraded my bag today as well as brought some more seeds, which is really going to be beneficial for my money. Hopefully I can start affording some cool things. So I planted these, watered these, And then I went and did a little bit of fishing next to my house, and I caught a few new fish, thankfully, so I can put these in the museum for the collection. I even did a little bit of fishing at night time, and then I caught a new bug, which was pretty cool. Even though I'm a little bit bad at it, I donated these, as well as got a reward, which was potato seeds. And I talked to Scott about making a bigger museum. This is his idea of different habitats and things that we can have, things we can look at in the museum. It sounded really, really awesome. Gave me something really cool to work towards, which I loved. So all I had to do was put some more items in the museum so the people would know and back his project. I had a dream. It was a little bit weird. They basically told me I needed to find a tree, and I had seen these trees before, so it wasn't too hard to find. I remember one being near the stables, if that's what you call them, the animal shop, whatever it's called. So that is what I did today. I also got some free fertilizer. Obviously I watered my crops. I do this every day. Gotta keep that eco going. Gotta get that money somehow. I made my way to this mysterious looking tree where I found this magical looking guy. I mean, look at his hair. Look at it. It's not even hair. It's more like shrub, if you can call that. I don't know. It's beautiful. He's beautiful. Anyways, I caught a moth for the first time, which was really cool. Saw Taco, the cute little doggy. Caught another fly because that's about as much as I can do. I saw Bonbon, who was really, really happy to see me, I think. And caught another fly. I tried to catch other things, but you know, my skills aren't that great yet. I did donate the 2 things that I got, and then I went out to see Butter. Today is really just an animal day. I mean, I saw all of these animals, like Peanut. I saw all these animals out today. It was really cute. I finally learned how to do that crouch thing. I didn't know you could do that, and apparently that's easier, but I still couldn't get this bug. I did get this bug though. And then I also donated these to the museum and just sold everything else because I really needed to make some money. I leveled up my foraging and made about $200 today, which wasn't that bad. And then I had another little vision and also a letter to come to the diving pier. I also met with this mysterious little dude again to talk about seeing some sort of goddess and doing some sort of ritual, I think. So yeah, I don't really know. These things, his name's Chieftain. These things lit up beautifully, and we did a ceremony. Look, I'm not gonna ask questions. He's a cute little dude. I just did what he told me to do. See, some sort of ceremony thing happened. And then after this happened, I got a third eye. I grabbed all of my resources because I knew that I had to donate some sort of thing to a goddess source of some sorts. So I grabbed some things and then headed off to the lake where the goddess is. Once I got there, I was questioned about something, drank some mysterious little potion thingy, and donated my resources. I completed the essential resources, which is really good. I unlocked teleporting, so I could teleport to my house and back to the lake, and I only had 2 more things to go to complete the spring season bundle, which was really cool. Yeah, this is when I drank some mysterious potion that made me fast travel, I don't know what you call it. But yeah, very beautiful cherry blossom descent when you teleport, which was really, really cool. Yeah, I did feel a bit sick after that potion. So yeah, I forgot to water my crops, so I did that now, even though I thought I already watered my crops. And then I went to the diving pier to see Ling, who didn't seem very impressed, but she said something about yada yada yada, here's a diving suit, give it back or something, and activate 5 solar orbs. So that's what I did. I went straight down, started clearing the trash. I didn't get really far. I am pretty sure I only did 2. Kind of ran out of energy, so I went home and went to bed. I spoke with Sarah, who said that I could make some essence using kelp and an extractor. I just had to make one, and then I could upgrade my crops or fertilizer. I'm not sure, I can't really remember, but it was super intriguing, so I really had to check that out. I also got some mail. One was about a festival that was coming up tomorrow, and another one about some new books in the library, which sounded really intriguing too. The first thing I did today was harvest my carrots and water all of my crops like usual. I then went on a hunt for some wasabi so I can finish my spring collection, and on the way I found a couple of bugs and some random harvestables. I think it's a wasp, I don't really know, it was really hard to catch, but I did pick up a lot of flowers and things like that. I also saw Emma's little store, which looks super cute. Too bad I'm broke. There I just found that wasabi and a lot of other flowers, so I went to the goddess, also collected my reward from last time, and finished this little bundle. This bundle gave me some sugarcane seeds, which was really good, and also made a new teleport location at the lookout, which was really fun. So I placed my rewards down, watered them, and sold all of my extra flowers and things, and then made lots of scrap using rubbish. And then I went down and did a little bit of diving. Unfortunately, I didn't even find one light. I'm not sure what they're called. I didn't even find one of those though. It took all of my energy, and yeah, so I just went home. Today was kind of a bust, but tomorrow is the festival, which I was super excited about. I sold all of my items and forgot to put fertilizer, so I did that, and I also leveled up in diving, so maybe not totally a bust. This night I had another weird sort of dream, and the festival was on today, so I harvested my crops, sold them, watered my crops, of course, sold these little flowers. I got a speed increase for my foraging level, which I thought was the best option for me, and caught a praying mantis, got some random items before waiting for the festival to start. Lots and lots of collecting. I'm hoping that this is gonna slowly make me rich. And the festival was ready to start. So yeah, this festival kind of broke my heart. I tried my hardest to win the silly little sack race. I really did try my hardest. It's actually called Balap Kangrang, if I'm saying that correctly, I don't know. So this was my first attempt at the sack race. I was getting perfect, and I finished in first in round 1. And then it was time for round 2, and I still had high hopes. I finished in second place, which wasn't too bad. And then in round 3, sadly, I didn't win. I really wanted to. I cannot remember what the rewards were, and I forgot to record them, but yeah, I got 3rd and 4th and 5th. I did try 2 more times, but no, I did not get first. A silly little kid kept on beating me. I can't even remember their name, but it really infuriated me. I put a scallop in the soup. I think that's what it's called, a scallop. And the judge absolutely hated it. She absolutely hated it. Yuck. Not yuck. Not weird yuck. I tried my hardest. I promise. Anyway, after it was all done, I sold all of my things, did a little bit of cleanup, and that was about it for today. I think it was a pretty successful day, even though they hated my soup and I didn't win first place, but I got 2 new pieces of mail, which was pretty nice. Something about merit points and something about local produce, which I was really excited to check out. After I harvested and sold my potatoes, I saw Millie, who talked to me about a system where I can earn merit points and rank up the town, which seemed pretty fun. I also got 40 points already for attending the festival, which was really great. And after I spoke with Millie, I saw out Sam, who talked to me about getting bronze quality crops for him to sell. I'm not really sure, but it seemed pretty simple. So yeah, I brought some seeds off him, planted them, and then I went down to do some more diving where I activated my first orb of the day, so that brings me to 3 orbs. And then I tried to catch this little jellyfish thing, which didn't go too well. And it was getting kind of late, but I'm super grateful that I found my last orb of the day. I just have 1 to go until I've collected 5, and then I can check off that little quest that I have. When I got home, I sold all of my resources and ended the day. It was raining when I woke up, which was so awesome. So I harvested and sold my potatoes and upgraded my farming skill to quality crops, which I hope that's a good idea. I also made some machines so I could start producing some new resources. I made some compost and some of those kelp essence bottles, and then I went down and found a couple of orb things. So here is the first one that I did, and then that was actually my 5th one, by the way. I also caught a sea slug, and I got my 6th orb, which was really fun, and it cleared this little area here, which was quite cool. I did try and catch this thingy majiggy again, but I failed miserably. And I was told to go to Ling, so I donated my sea slug and then went back to Ling, where she told me something about coral healing. I don't know, she said something about merfolk or something, and it kind of freaked me out. I think she's acting a little bit sus, if I'm being honest. And she also told me that I'm not the only one that's worthy. I'm not really sure. I looked at some of the things that you can craft at her house. Not her house, her lab. Maybe she lives there, I don't know. And then sold all of my stuff, and then did a little bit of cleanup to end off the day. And yeah, I'm really just trying to clean up my farm. I got a sprinkler in the mail, which I used for my sugar seed, whatever. Anyway, I saw Chieftain at the mines. He told me about his little friends that are stuck in the mines or something, and I need to find the fire guy, I think, or the ice guy, the earth giant, sorry. So I went into the mines, I got quite a bit of copper. I went down quite a bit of levels too. Some of the levels were a lot harder than others. Also, side note, I did forget my sword, so I turned off the combat. I am not good at combat anyway, so yeah. I also found this little thing, which is pretty fun. It gave me lots of copper, which is pretty cool. Bronze, not copper. This is me at level 8 and then level 9, and yeah, I was super excited to get to level 10, finally have some sort of checkpoint. And when I got there, I got this ring of speed, which I equipped it, and this increases my tool use speed, which is pretty cool. I left the mines and I got this mail which talked about killing 30 monsters in the mines. The next morning, Suki requested a fresh spring vegetable. Luckily, my sugarcane had grown, so I left one for Yuki, but I wasn't sure where she was. I went back to the mines in hopes to get to level 15. I went down pretty fast to level 13, then level 14. And yeah, it was going pretty good today. Got lots and lots of bronze. I keep on wanting to say copper. Now, when I got to level 15, I didn't know that there was already like a rope. So I basically cleared this floor until I found this silly little hole that I finally jumped in, and I was hoping after this point, okay, well, let's make it to level 20, but I had run out of food by then. I got down quite fast the next couple levels, and luckily I did get to level 20, which I was super stoked about. I also got this gold encrusted hammer, and I went home. I built a furnace and started smelting some ore. I got a whole nother sugarcane harvest, which was awesome, but I accidentally used my pickaxe on one of the crops. My goal today was go to the blacksmith to process some geodes and upgrade my scythe, but I forgot wood, so I did my artifacts and things first. I broke open all of the geodes that I had, except for one, because I didn't have enough inventory space. But look at all of these new items, pretty cool. I'm sure this is going to add a lot of numbers to my collection in the museum, which is so awesome. After I hacked open these geodes, I donated them to the museum and collected my reward. I got 20 glass, and when I went home I picked up the wood that I forgot, upgraded my scythe, and then processed that last geode, which was another item which brought me to 30, and I got 5 bronze ore and some kelp from that. That was basically all I did today, apart from chop down some more trees so I could make some more food, because I was really planning on getting down some more levels in the mine the next day. So I made some candied tree seeds and went to bed for the day, and I actually made $1,000, which is pretty good. I lost day 16 footage, but I think I went mining. I spent my mining point on double ore, which I thought was a really good choice, so we could get some of the bronze a little bit faster. I went to Pablo to retrieve my scythe because today was going to be an epic day of cleaning the ocean, because yeah, why not? I saw Jim and he was sad. He was throwing rocks into the ocean, and he dropped this little picture. I don't know what's happening with him, but yeah, it made me in my feels, especially I was cleaning the ocean today. I was deep in my feels. I did a couple of these little orb things pretty good. Caught this pom-pom crab. Everything was going pretty good. I was getting them done really fast. since my scythe had been upgraded, so everything was one hit, which was super nice. Cleaning the ocean has been my favorite chore. It's honestly really fun, especially with an upgraded scythe. It makes the ocean so easy to clean, and it's so therapeutic too. I love clearing new areas, seeing those ugly black tentacles crawl away from spaces so I can get through. And I also found this little guy named Grantul, who is so cute. He gave me some scuba snacks, which was really cute. After this, it was quite late, so I went and sold all of my resources. I leveled up in diving too, which is great. My pickaxe was officially complete, and I also got money from grandma, and apparently someone was pregnant. I don't really know. Today I didn't care about any of that though. All I cared about was cleaning up the ocean and finding these little orb things to clear out those ugly tentacles. I actually got so much work done today down under the sea, which is so cool. And yeah, I haven't completed or gotten to any sort of quest or storyline as of yet, but I'm hoping that tomorrow something else will happen other than seeing turtles that I can't speak yet. Lots and lots of cleaning today, lots of orbs, but still not enough for any sort of storyline. I sold all of these harvestables, used this kelp that we got from that little man, and made a sprinkler. I got a letter talking about needing a mayonnaise machine, and it made me think, okay, it's time to get chickens. So I received my bronze pickaxe, and I went and found out that I needed 5 bronze bars. So I cooked some up in the furnace, and in the meantime I did a little bit of cleaning around my house, just chopping some trees and things like that. And then I got the bronze bars and I could make the chicken coop. I placed it right here. I thought it was a good clear spot for them. And after I came home, I cleared more of my farm. That's what it's looking like right now. What a good day. Since I went up a skill point in diving, I decided to use my ability on rare trash. And I thought this tree planting thing was today, so I spent a lot of time walking around, but I did find this secret shop, which was pretty cool. And then I decided to do a bit of decorating, and I kind of spent all day doing this, but I think it looks pretty cute. I just put some stone walls and some wooden floors, and unfortunately I used all of my wood, but yeah. Okay, so the festival is actually today, which is really exciting. I first harvested and sold all my veggies, and then I checked my new chicken coop and then started the festival, which I was super excited about. We went through the cabin to this like deserted, old, rundown place where lots of trees used to grow, but unfortunately there were some people that were doing illegal harvesting of the trees, so I had to clear this main area. So I just used my scythe to destroy all of the trash and got the wood, and then I tilled this soil and planted some saplings, and this is quite cute, quite fun. This is us cleaning up. Super cute. It was actually a really fun festival, and I got a little sapling from it, which was super cool. After the festival was done, I came home and I planted it, watered it, and look at how cute it is. I also earned some merit and leveled up my farming, which is so cool, and got a love heart with Connor. Day 22 was spent right back in the mines to get more resources and hopefully finish off the mine shaft. I was pretty sure that level 40 was the completion range, and I got down pretty fast, got quite a lot of resources. It was quite fast actually. I did come across some rocks which were really hard to break, so I kind of knew that it was coming to a close because I couldn't find any other resources to upgrade my pickaxe. So I was hoping this was going to be in the next mine. Here I'm at level 39 and I was just hoping that I would complete it, and I did, which was really cool. I got this cute little cutscene and got some jamu from this little chest, and yeah, this cool thing happened with swirling stuff. The animations in this game are really cool actually. It's really amazing how much time and detail must have gone into all of these little cutscenes. And then I freed this little grog who was absolutely adorable, and they told me to free their other friend, which I'm definitely gonna do. So I got a letter telling me to come to the giant village, so that's what I did. He removed this tree stump thing. I'm not really sure, but he told me to close my eyes, which was a little bit weird. Of course I didn't. He showed me this tool enchantment thing and I didn't know how to use it, so I accidentally did two on the same, but you can only have one. But I chose to keep no energy drain 10%, which seemed pretty good. I also got some chickens. I named them Chick, Ken, and I can't remember, Bart or something, and Bert. Yes, that's what I named them. And then I went into the water shaft because I couldn't really help myself. I knew I needed to do diving, but I have never seen this shaft before, so I was really excited. I actually got down to level 10, which was quite good, surviving on my sugarcane. And some of the levels are really hard. One level I cleared out almost the whole thing apart from some. When I went home, I fed and pet my new little chickens and I leveled up in mining. When I woke up, I upgraded my pickaxe, even though my other tools are only bronze. Not even bronze, sorry, the other one. I also enchanted my scythe, and then I went down to catch a little bit of animals. Kind of got my butt whacked with this one, but I did catch a few and I got quite a lot of orbs, enough to unlock a new area. Then I got two more orbs, and then I think I completed this whole first area. I spoke to Mantle, who gave me some coffers, and I ranked up to rank E, which is super exciting. I unlocked all of these new things, which I was super excited to check out, and also gained some merit points. I chose the rock domino for my mining level 2 perk, which I think was a good idea. And I also got this, I don't even know what it is. It's something that fertilizes my plants and it goes on a sprinkler. I chucked that down. I donated some of my things, and then I went to the blacksmith to open up all my coffers and geodes. And there was quite a lot, which was really good. Lots of things to donate to the museum. And then I came to this shop where people were fighting over bread or something. Anyway, I brought some seeds, and then I went down to do a little bit of diving where I found some merfolk, which is really cool. Look at how pretty they are, especially Denali, gorgeous queen. I went down, I found a couple of orbs. I honestly didn't do too well today, but I did find the 3 in this area, which was pretty good. And I got a lot of kelp to make some sprinklers. I also leveled up my ranching and made a little bit of money. I couldn't help but use my new silver pickaxe, so I processed a couple of geodes that I had and then donated a couple of things. I got this sap tap thing, I'm not sure. I enchanted my tool again and I got rare drop 40%, and I went through the mines, and honestly it was pretty fast today. I got through to level 20 if I'm not mistaken. It went by pretty fast and I got so many ores. I think I got like 80 or something silver ore, which is just kind of insane. See, look at how fast I went. I also got this amber shield ring, which like blocks some of my damage. Oh, I must have gotten to level 25 because we are at level 25 right now, and I went to bed after this. Mysterious Ling came to my house to tell me that the diving suit 2.0 was ready to be used, so I was super excited to try it out. I went down under and did a little bit of clearing out of the ocean. I didn't get super far, but I did do a couple, and I met Moolah, who was super cute and gave me some copper, and I leveled up in diving, which was pretty cool. Day 28 was my last day. I chose to put my skill point in treasure finding, and I tried to do some fishing because I know I've neglected it so much, but I got bored. I did fish a little bit in the ocean and the lake. I caught a couple new fish. I was trying to reach the 50 mark. I also looked at some clothing, but I was quite poor. I wish I could buy these. The cow suit, I need it. I adopted a pet too, which was super cool. I didn't know you had to place the pet bed down, so yeah, I went and did that first, and then I got my little pet. This is actually my cat in real life. They look just the same. As you could see, I got almost to 50 but not quite, and I went to bed for the last time in spring and woke up in summer, where my little cat Delilah came. I'm overall pretty happy with how my spring turned out. I think I got quite a bit done, probably not as much as most people, but hey, this is a cozy, relaxing game. I tried my hardest, and half the time I didn't know what I was doing, so I think all in all it's pretty good. I got chickens too, which I was super happy about, and lots of sprinklers, which yeah, I'm pretty happy, and I'm really excited to explore around in summer. This is the overview of what my farm looked like at the end of my first spring. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.